A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the...
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Welcome.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
We have been charged...
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Diza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Could you come over here?
Time to head to market, methinks.
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
All the best tales come from the travellers of the inn.
Life's been pretty kind on all sides.
Shall we get some rest then? Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Ready to forge on?
need help. Right. Mercy! Would that all my days were so tranquil. A fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for...
I've no time to be social. I've two...
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
Nattering all day is tiring work.
Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
You're worrying. You aren't living, I say. All this quietly.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Shall we get...
Right, door's locked. That should do it. Let's take it easy today.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
Lots to do.
I know every place.
Here, if you please. I quite like it here.
This quiet makes me come more anxious.
This is my favourite place in all this corrupts me. I've never
Ready for the morrow. Come rain or shine.
What
I'll make
a waste
the
of time.
Well met, Sam.
Could use a little fun to brighten my days. Can't remember the last time
It's been a hard day. Quite a predicament.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. This is no life. Can't get by on muscle alone.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure, sir. Have we some business I'm unaware of? You mean to tell me that Albert has been playing the part of a beggar? That man who would sooner starve to death than lift a finger in the pursuit of honest labor? If this is a jest, it is in very poor taste. All the same, I shall test the truth of your accusation, and who better to make it plain for us than Albert himself? I will place these clothes somewhere about the house. If he has aught to hide, his reaction when he finds them will doubtless be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time. Fear not. I have no intention of causing a fuss.
This is no life. Can't get by on
I'd
muscle
sooner
alone.
stay out and back where it was.
Will someone do aught about this?
I'll gladly stay a while.
The hours seem to fly
Suppose I best earn my fee.
You seem in fine spirits.
Shall we get some rest then? Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on? I can't wait to see what the day holds.
Here's a welcome sight. The room's at your left. Aye, this year's deal looks reasonable. Quite the predicament.
Could you come over here? Praying ne'er put gold in my pocket. I shall have Albert himself verify your accusation. If he has aught to hide, I expect his reaction to seeing those garments will be very telling. You may visit us again in a few days' time.
Damn near enough of wasting coos.
Quite the predicament. Turn round, sweet. Glad to be alive. Look as long as you can. It's been a hard day.
Real head scratcher, this.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Our adventure continues.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. Shall we get some rest then?
Here, if you please.
What's going on?
Only person I believe in is myself. Everyone pushed with their own affairs. I'm strong and my mind sharp.
Ah, good to see you. Those garments you gave me had a marked effect. Albert set off to work the moment he saw them, and he's been working steadily e'er since. I ne'er thought I'd see the day. To be frank, I've not the slightest interest in the man, but he can surely benefit this city much more by performing an honest duty than by begging on the streets. In short, you've done us all a service. Pray, allow me to show my appreciation.
Trevo, my...
And it's but a stone's throw from here.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margaret, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? In case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard. Then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Let us see this delivered swiftly and intact.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is. Might we not complete our delivery while we're here?
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
True enough. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melv. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
We have arrived.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding, a task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
A saurian?
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? 'Tis a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
We'd best report back.
It's this way.
Very well. I shall return.
It's this way.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir. Well, that appears to have sent some of the beasts reeling, at least. To finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the saurian's nest, and your task is done.
Now we are to throw a jar of poison. Be sure to handle it with care, Master.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
Our task is complete.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Very well. I'll guide.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
This journey will be a long one. What say we employ an ox cart and save our feet the blisters?
This ox cart's bound for Burn. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
This is more than I
He should be.
The Cyclops was there!
It has a resistance to ice.
The elements powered twice!
Not bad. Focus. The battle continues.
This brute has lost the temper!
I do not use their tools to our advantage.
Feast your eyes on this!
It's this way. Where are you going?
The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in me. Making use of them as needed, Master.
You have my... Port.
All this washing stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Would you mind coming over here?
That wasn't a homecoming I envisioned.
And I come to think of it, I learned of a shortcut near here while traveling beyond the rift. Shall we make use of it? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
This oxcart was beset by assailants it could not shake. And this is the result.
The work of goblins, mayhap?
We ought to proceed with caution.
Goblins, Master!
Leave it to me.
You would have me lead. Consider it done.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. I'll put this to use.
I trust you haven't forgotten the bevy of skills I possess as a mage.
Shall I assist?
Here we are.
has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have no choice but to obey.
It should be of use.
Strike with pious fury!
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Let me get that.
Boy, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Brad, lend us your aid. You're dead. Scatter the goblin! You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Let us proceed to the next location.